All right, so number 2, we're looking at one of our composite figures, and the nice thing here with the little dashed line is we can very clearly see we have a triangle and then a square. It's unfortunately though a word problem, which means that we have to decide for our word problem whether we're going to be interested in the perimeter or the area, because that's going to be the trickiest part here. So reading through this word problem, it says, due to a canyon, Luis is going to make an irregularly shaped dog kennel on his property. His drawing is below with all measurements given in feet. How many feet of fencing will he need? So if we're talking about a fence, well, then we're going to go all the way around the edge of the yard, right? We don't care about the inside. We just care about the edge. So this is a perimeter question. Now, right off the bat, I want to tell you guys the most common mistake we've been making on these perimeter problems is that we have been including interior lines. So we do not want to include this 3 here. We're going to need it. There's a reason they gave it to us, but we don't want to include it when we're adding together stuff. So we have a bunch of easy things to add together for the perimeter. We've got this little length of 4. We've got this length of 10. We've got this other length of 10. Another 10. And then the last 7. Those are the easy parts, right? We've got 41 feet worth of easy fencing to calculate. The tough part is this last little bit here. We need to figure out what that is. All right, so our last length here, well, this we're going to have to figure out. And we can recognize that, oh, look, it's part of this right triangle, right? Which means that we can use the Pythagorean theorem. So we're going to have to go off and realize that we have the 2 legs, because this is going to be our C, because it's opposite that right angle. So we know 3 squared plus 4 squared is equal to C squared. And this is something we've really struggled with calculating, sadly. We have 3 squared plus 4 squared. That is 25. And then if we want to figure out what C squared is, we're going to take the square root to both sides. So C is going to be equal to 5. So now I know this value. I can replace the C, just call this thing 5, and that's the last piece I need to add. So now I've got all the things I need to add together. I'm able to finish up my problem. If this was 41, now it's 46, and I need to make sure I give my units. And they told me this was all in feet. So he needs 46 feet of fencing for his dog kennel. So that's all for the composite figures. Just, I think the biggest thing is we keep trying to include interior lines. We're having a lot of trouble doing the Pythagorean theorem and realizing we need to take a square root when we get there. But that's it.